Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Like, share, subscribe.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think I have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so right, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now
see this? Now you cannot go.
Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right.
Neighbors and the
When you
community
came to me,
compelled
who
to
are
scour
you?
the area.
It's you, yeah, boy.
Where does the fault lie on you?
Hey family, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing on up. Let me see who's in the building. I bet you y'all said that girl ain't on no. She's on some ninja time. Yeah, I literally was gonna go live early, and then I was gonna go live during the weekend. We were testing some stuff out. We got some things. So I told you guys I'm learning all the things I need to learn. I think I got it. I'm pretty sure I do. But then I had a meeting at 1:00. They canceled when I got there. They canceled, and I didn't get the email. But I went to the meeting, and then some things at work came up, and my grandson, and then my son, and so I was cleaning off my desk while I was talking to one of my former co-workers slash boss. I wouldn't say she my co-worker. She was my boss. We're like best friends now. She's one of my best friends. Not like besties, but I hold her dear to my heart though. Really very good advice, wise woman. And you guys yeah, so let me give a shout out to everybody that came in here. Tina Powers, Zena, Sanja Watts, Nancy LaRose, Shirley Stockdale, Woke the God is in the building, Danielle Berry Sports Highlights is in the building, and Lisa Calhoun. And thank you guys for showing up. So, a lot of stuff. She said life and living. That's all going on. Life and living. Exactly. Things is happening, you guys. People are losing their jobs at my job, and I mean, they really put me out there, like really things I'm not comfortable with, but it usually starts showing up in about the 8th or 9th month. You know what I mean? And you be like, okay. But the funny thing about it is, I got tough skin, right? Because the last job that I had, I came in the door and they were swinging blows, and this is a whole different thing. This is like manipulations and setting you up and having peer pressure and having certain, groupies. You're part of this group and you're part of that group or whatever. And it's like, I ain't never been in this kind of stress before, but it messes with my peace a little bit. But you know what? Like I said, I got tough skin, so I'm going to sit back and I'm going to let them do them. But at the same time, it does kind of stress me out a little bit. And I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to be doing is for actually 2 days. The last time I took my blood pressure was 928 and today is 930. So, I've been taking my medicine. I just ain't been checking my blood pressure, and I know there's some times it has probably been stressed out. But I just went and got my cholesterol medication, so I'm good. And then now, I got to make a doctor's appointment. I made one for about 2 weeks from now. But I think I need to go in a little bit early. I mean, the bill is still going to be the same bill. So, you know what I mean? That says, I got a shop thing on the 15th. Okay, so today is September the 30th, 2024. And you guys, we're going to get into some of the topic. I know I'm running late, but I want to tell you guys something, and I can't wait. I'm going to get me some popcorn. Okay? So, I don't know what happened with Miss Love and the judge. Matter of fact, when I find it, because it happened today, I was at home, and when my boss called, or my ex-boss called, I'm like, dang, I want to watch this. Because they just filed a motion for a mistrial. And the judge was yelling at Miss Love. She was like, I don't know what you've been doing. You've been told once and you've been told again and again. And you're doing this deliberately and all this other stuff. And she ate her butt. Miss Love got some big stuff back there. She got some junk in the trunk. But when Paige Whitaker got done with her, she had nothing to even set on. She had a butt. She didn't even have a butt like an ant. She had less a butt than me. She looked like the side of a box of cereal. I said, oh my G. What in the heck is going on? Is she going to give them boys a mistrial? Because you would think she couldn't understand or see Miss Love doing all this hocus pocus bogus stuff, lying and cheating and doing stuff and sitting there and just walking around with her chest stuck out and all this other stuff. Paige Whitaker put her in her place, told her that she's manipulating, she's just, and she said, not that I've told you once, twice, about the 10th, 11th time, you would think that you get it. You must be doing it deliberately because, like, you don't even freaking care. She said this is the worst case ever that any prosecutors has ever presented. She said, and it was, she got so angry, she said, I'm finna take a recess. Judge Whitaker said, I am finna take a recess. She is so livid with Miss Love. Miss Love, oh my goodness. I said to myself, oh man, the fireworks happened today. And I said, if she don't call a mistrial today, it's coming. Trust me. Trust me when I tell y'all this. I don't know why Miss Page is sitting there going, you know what? No, 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 no. And she's like, I begged the court. I begged the court. Da 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 da. But she noticed that I was in line at the store and I had my earphones on and I heard Miss Love asking the court to reconsider this and reconsider that. And the judge says, denied. She said, well, would the judge reconsider, would the courts reconsider, and because the, and I believe, and Judge Whitaker says, denied. And she says, well, I would like the judge to, the courts to listen to this and reconsider this. I mean, she went down to 25 items. 25. And the judge said, no. Denied. Then Miss Love turns around and says, you know what, Judge? She said, the court, she said, I'm not going to present anything else for you to reconsider because you're just going to deny it. Oh my God. Do not do that to the judge. Why in the world would you have an attitude, Miss Prissy, in front of the judge? And now you're blaming the judge into, like, in front of everybody. You putting the judge on blast street. Since you just going to deny everything, I'm just not going to present anything. How about that, judge? That's not what you do. That's not what you do. When you want to win a case, you don't say that. You say, you know what, Judge? I feel like right now is not the right time for me to present anything. Either I'm off or something is just not clicking here. So I'm going to wait to represent this later. And maybe we could be under a different, light or something. But let's just move on with the case. And maybe tomorrow, the next time that we have a day without the jurors being here, I can share this with you. And it's so easy for us to be on the outside looking in, because I tell you one thing, and I kid you not, I literally had to talk to my boss the other day. I called him on Sunday. I almost said Easter Sunday. But I was like, and I still couldn't say what I wanted to say. Because, I'm trying to hang on in there, stay in there, but they testing me, you guys. They're trying me, they're testing me. And only thing I could say is like, dang, they show testing a sister. They is, And I said what I said. And, he bubbly and go-giddy and... Oh, he corporate man, Oh, we're going to work together. We're going to be the little choo-choo that can. And if things ain't right, maybe you need to do this and try to put a little salt on it, put a little sugar in it, Nah, dude, no, you telling me to do something when it's, like it is a part of my job to micromanage, But when I can't micromanage, there's nothing for me to do. And then if you're piling more work for me to do and not giving me no help, and then I'm telling you, like this looks like a setup to me, baby, I tell you what'll happen. Shoot, I'll do meds and clock out and go, and I'll wait till 6 o'clock and I go home, and I don't care what I'll be done. Shoot, I'll leave the place spick and span. I would. I get my bleach out, start mopping the floor, take up all the trash and everything. Oh, don't worry. Trust me, I will. I will not. I'm not the type of person, when I get mad, I'm gonna destroy your stuff, throw it out there in the streets and everything, so everybody can see it, and and put you on blast. You know what I do? Matter of fact, I'll make you real good dinner. I'll be wiping the walls, wiping the candles and stuff. Wash all the clothes, get them folded up and everything, and then say, hey, you gotta go. It's done. I'm done. What you would think, and I'm serious, you guys. That's how I am. Like, I'll be like, oh, okay, this seems like this is not gonna work, and Yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I'll let you know a little bit. I feel like I was asked to do something that was unethical, and that's where we start drawing the line. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna tell you on the whole situation. And so yeah. So when y'all be like, "What? Dad, you quit another job? Why'd you do that?" I just told you. I was asked to do something that I felt like, like I'm gonna lie for myself, but I'm not gonna lie for you. You know what I'm saying? And telling half of the truth is like a lie to me. So yeah, I'm not happy about that. Now I have no respect for my leadership, and so yeah. So that's the kind of stress I'm going through, and it's not a physical thing; it's a spiritual thing with me. Like I said, I'm not. I don't want to lie for you, and even though it's not like me telling a lie, I'm not literally saying I went to the market knowing that I didn't went to the market, but I feel like a lie. And some of y'all play with words. I don't. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't do that. If you sit there and say, "Well, you didn't ask me, did you stop at the gas station first?" You know, you know, okay? Period, point blank. We're grown folks. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Yes or you know. That's what the Lord says. So when somebody tells me to leave that out, I feel like I'm doing a disservice. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah, and the sad thing, the funny thing about the whole situation is, if I just go ahead and say it like a TI is, I'm good. You might be in trouble, but I'm good. So now you got me in a situation and that I really didn't have. You know what I'm saying? You know? But when people be like, well, when we said our vows, they didn't say me, they said you. You're supposed to do this, and you're supposed to obey, and da 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 da. I'm sitting there going, you know what? We're one. You know what's right, and you know what's wrong. Let's not play with the gray area. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, God does not like it. Actually, He tells you He will spit it out like vomit. And I can't say word for word because I ain't looked at my book in a while. Which, like I said, He's chasing me, so I got to get back into doing what I love to do, hearing the word, going, not really just basically going to church, but hearing the word and everything like that. I'm not doing nothing bad or anything. I'm just saying, like, I'm missing my first love. So anyway, but nobody gives it to me like He gives it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I get tired of learning the same thing over and over and over and over and over. I mean, how many times you gonna learn the ABCs, backwards, forwards, and everything? I mean, it's funny when it comes from the kids, but I mean, when you get to a certain part, you just can't just keep eating baby food. Like everybody keep going to church. They go to church for 30 years. Oh yeah, it's all good. Okay, what was the word? They be like, I don't know. They was talking about something about, Tom and Bob and Paul or like, see, that's when you didn't get what like, no. So anyway, the fireworks were going today, and I mean, oh my goodness, and I had other stuff to do. I got tags expiring tomorrow, and there's really nothing I can do about that but just pray on it. But because I don't get paid until the day after, so yeah. And so I hate that, finally getting a day off. And, I get 3 days off. For the next 3 days, I'm off work. That I spent my whole day trying to take care of something that didn't get taken care of. And, yeah. But even every time when I stepped in, they're on there right now, but it's like I'm just so mad. I really am. I'm so mad right now that when the fireworks started going and Judge Whitaker was talking to Miss Love, she stood there like a little lost puppet. You know, like a puppet and the hand goes down, like, oh my goodness. She just stood there like, I can't. I mean, she didn't stand there and look like I can just choke the crap out of you. She wasn't looking like that at Judge. She she knew better. She knew better. But the judge talked to her like she was like maybe poop. Like she would poop. Y'all. She was like poop on the ground. And the dog done poop. Judge Whitaker was talking to her like she was a dog that just pooped on the ground. You know, like when you if you guys got a dog or a pet or whatever, and they pee on the carpet or they pee on the floor or something, or they done took the trash and spilled it all through the house or whatever, or you know whatever, or the kids done played on the fence and broke the fence. Or whatever, or the kids done played in the car and the car done rolled right out the driveway or something. You know how you talk to the kid when the kid you done told this kid to sit down, and they still, here I am. Like they ADHD on steroids, right? Judge Whitaker said, enough is enough, Miss Love. I am sick and tired. I said, oh my God, here we go. Let's get it. You know. And everybody just sit there. And I said, Mistrial's coming. Mistrial's coming to town. Mistrial's coming to town. Who Mistrial? This is so funny. Her own witness, Mr. Sparkle, has literally almost turned all his evidence into for the defense. Defense is using his oh, and that was supposed to be her expert witness. Oh my goodness, you couldn't ask for nothing better. I said to myself, if I needed to laugh today was a good day. Today was a good day. I really couldn't laugh because it was just so unbelievable. If you ever seen somebody get sanctioned or somebody get disciplinary action in front of the world, that's what make it so bad. She just not got disciplined in the chambers or sidebar or come up to the bench or with the world is watching this because they know that. I'm not saying that these boys didn't do a whole bunch of havoc 10 years ago. Most of that stuff is under where it really can't affect them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have statutes of limitations on something. So I don't even know what they freaking talking about. That's what makes it so crazy. And then not only that, they have established that the police is not looking for nobody. They have targeted and suspected only one person. It's got to be Young Thug. Now, let me tell you something. I am not a fan of Young Thug. I don't think he's a nice, presentable young man. But, I mean, he's a young man. And these young men now, you know, they wear dresses and they wear fingernail polish and then they put earrings in and then, you know, and then they put sparkles in their hair and they wear purses and, you know, and then they have the extensions, but they're still a man. Oh, okay. I did this. I'm going to just digress a little bit. I think I went a little bit too far. But what I said was true. Y'all know it. And I'd be saying, but they this man. Baby, you know, your fashion doesn't do anything for me. Okay? If I would not, when I see somebody and they got fingernail polish on, I just be like, I don't know to say, hey, sir, ma'am, whatever. But I just be like, can I have my food? Thank you very much. But usually it'd be like, thank you, ma'am, or, oh, young lady, can you can address them even though or they might have a badge or something with it. You just be so scared because you don't know. And Young Thug is one of those type of people that he'll wear a dress, he'll wear his fingernail polish, And you know what I'm saying. And they all say that, and he done already said he's not. You know, so that's just a fashion. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you guys this. And it's nothing like it's not heard of that people that are celebrities, they want to pick up that community, so they will be like that. And everybody, so they can pick up that community. Because if you just try to pick up the black community, they're not going to support you like 100. They might support you like 5 or 10. But the LBGTQYSNOG.com, they will support you 100%. No matter what. Just if you're a part of that, they with you. And y'all need to learn something about that, okay? If you don't learn anything, learn that. Because that's 100. And that's what draws a lot of people to that. And some people be like, SP, you wrong. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because you know what? If I was doing something and you were supporting me, I don't care what you're doing. Because it really ain't got nothing to do with me. But, I swing with you. I rock with you. We on the same time. That's just the way it is. And everybody want to be a part of something. So when y'all kicking y'all kid out, talking about they 18 and they should be grown now and all this other stuff, then, whatever. Or whatever, I mean, I'm not saying that draws people. It draws some, because some people looking for love. Some people looking for affection. Some people looking for acceptance or whatever. But I'm just saying, we all should be about support. And I'm saying that's what you need to get out of that. If you can't get nothing positive out of that community, you can look at that, because they do 100% support. Period. Whenever you get through. All I seen was that. And that's a plus to me. Anything that's positive is a plus. Okay, that's on my team. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you're talking about. Period. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who you like. I don't care who you go to bed with. Because I don't. I don't care. I support you. You support me, I support you. 100. We're there. And we need to get on that same time. Now, if you're doing something crooked, I'm not going to support you. You know what I'm saying? But if you're doing something right, yeah, I will support you. But anyway, Miss Love is looking like a little bitty scared kid up there in court. And I don't know what she looked like when the judge came back, because my boss done already called and we had to have a one-on-one set conversation. First I had to tell her, some good news that, some people got fired. I know that ain't good news to some people, but I don't wish bad havoc or anything of that, or things to happen to people. But things happen to people because people are doing what they don't need to be doing. And there's consequences in your actions or whatever. And sometimes there's consequences in just doing right. There's consequences in doing wrong. I know it rains on the just and the unjust. But when it do rain, because sometimes we don't see that it rains on the people that's not making good decisions or whatever, or they're not in the right position where they're supposed to be, and then the ceiling falls down on them. It's like, okay, there is some relief there. Like, yeah, okay. I mean, long as they ain't dead and they got, they could still, maybe, like, sometimes I do be wanting to say, God, can they just see what they're doing or whatever? And sometimes they don't see that. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just always good to just see sometimes that it rains on the just and the unjust, So when people doing something, like, I mean, y'all sometimes act like y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Like, if somebody came, and this is what I tell people all the time. See, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, go, young thug, go, young, because I don't believe that he is he's not the leader of this group, for real. No, he's got too much money and too much going on in his life. Now, he's got the money that he can put it in. If he would have done that, put his money towards this havoc and all this stuff, yeah, he would probably be the biggest gang out there, and they can do, because the people that he's pulling in that's trying to help him, He know that they're thieves, they're robbers, they're gangbangers. You know what I'm saying? And like he lets them in their home. Come to my condo, and he ain't even in town. They stealing, shacking up, bringing people, drinking, partying, and all this other stuff. And he's trying to say, I'm not trying to judge you, but one thing I can say he did for little baby. And this is back like in 2022 or I think it was before then, but I guess it got people notarized it in 2022. Little baby, he was giving this young man that was like, I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper. And he was like, okay, this is what I want you to do. Okay, this is what I want you to do. This is what Young Thug did. I'm going to tell you guys always the good before I tell you the bad. Because I really don't know him that way, but I'm going to tell you what was reported. That he took little baby from the streets. One of them street ninjas, okay? And that was out there doing havoc, robbing, gangster, drinking, smoking, doing all this other stuff, rolling dice and that, running into burning buildings and stuff, and running off with the plug and all this other stuff, and told him, stop doing that. If you stop doing that, I will pay you $10,000 a week. Little baby said, and he said, only thing I want you to do is focus on your rapping. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If he touched one soul and turned that person into not being out in the street, he done did a lot more than all of us have done. And now little baby is huge. He's big. You know him. He's a household name. And he's rich. He's a millionaire. So you know what little baby done did? Little baby done donated. He done gave Young Thug $10 million to help him on his lawyer fee. You see, if you pull in the right people and they get productive, and they produce, and they become, and you ever need help, the ones that you help, they like, I may not have a lot, because Young Thug is like 40, 50, 70 million rich. I mean, he got 3 condos, he come and go when he want to. I mean, how many necklaces can you buy? So he don't buy like 50 necklaces. He just buy one big old necklace that's like in the width. It's probably like 3-4 inches, and then this big medallion on it. They used to wear that stuff back in the day in like the 60s and 70s, when there was like Flavor Flav and LL Cool J. We really don't wear stuff like that no more. But back in the South, they do. They like that. They like that bling bling. They like them medallions and stuff. Which we don't have the diamonds in the teeth anymore, and we're above that. We done did all of that, but they still do it down there in the South. They like it, and it's okay. I mean, yeah, whatever. But anyway, pretty sure Thug is spending a lot of money on this attorney. Whether he's got it or not, this attorney gonna fight for the death. He even wanted till he was gonna go to jail. He was like, Judge, I really don't want to go to jail, but if you're gonna send me to jail, could you put me in the same cell as my client? I said, this nigga. Okay, I'm sorry, my bad. I said, this attorney right here is the one that I would call if I ever went to jail. Mr. Steele, where are you? So anyway, the other attorney for Shannon, he's a darn good attorney too. And I'm not saying he's second to Steele. I mean, they a good duo. Oh my god. And then there's another attorney, and I don't know if he's Yak's attorney or whatever, Galen's attorney. I don't know whose attorney he is. It's that older man, Winston or whatever. He's an older man and got the one long braid in the back. He's a good attorney. He's old, but he'll get up and he's one of them old Caucasian men, with the old money. He's a, by golly, Judge, I'm not gonna have this. God dang it! This is a ridicule in here. We're like, oh Lord. She's like, you calm down, Einstein. He was like, she's doing too much. We need to take her in the back and just wrap her up. She's lying on my client. I'm not gonna have it. I'm putting you guys on notice. I'm telling you, they fighting like it is life or death. These boys is looking at life in prison for something that they really not. Yeah, they done did some. And the sad thing about the whole situation, don't get me wrong. The boys that's done shot somebody, done killed somebody, shooters, they giving them immunity. This boy, they can't even tie him into somebody even said he was the leader and trying to give him life. They want that money. They want that money. You see why sometimes having money is not a good thing? Because everybody comes after you. Everybody lie on you. Say, guys, you wear a dress because you a girl. He ain't got to be a girl because he wear a dress. Actually, you know what he said? It was so funny. He said he didn't even know it was a dress. It just matched what he was wearing or something. So I guess his stylist bought it or whatever. I said, that boy knew it was a dress. I knew it. Shoot. Stevie Wonder would have known it was a dress. What are you talking about? Oh, but did you know that was fingernail polish you was putting on your fingers? Or what did you think that was? Jell-O? Come on now. They do that for, like I said, to be accepted in other communities. Like, he's letting them know, I don't have a problem with this community. White, black, gay, pink, whatever. I don't have a problem with it. If you like my music, I'm rocking with you. That's what he's saying. And if you rock with me and support me, I'll rock and support you, I mean, he done already said he got 8 kids. Just because you got 8 kids don't mean that. Look at Diddy. Everybody now letting everybody know Diddy been trying to get with every man. Diddy be like, everybody be like, okay, would you let your wife get on a plane and be in the same room with Diddy? Cat Williams was like, Diddy ain't thinking about your wife. Diddy thinking about you. Anyway, you guys, oh my goodness. I don't know what this world is coming to, but I guarantee it, we're going to have to get our popcorn and just start looking at this stuff as it go. Laugh at some of it, grow and learn on most of it, and then the rest we just going to throw it away, okay? I'm going to get in there. I'm going to have to watch the whole thing from the beginning to the end because I'm going to record it and we're going to laugh. Matter of fact, I'm going to come on tomorrow. I'm just telling y'all right now. So I'm putting y'all on notice. I'm coming on tomorrow. And I'm going to share this video. And I know how to do it now. So you ain't going to have to come in here and say, oh my God, I wonder we're going to have to hear all that squeaking noise. She going to be like, hold up, wait a minute. No, I don't. I told you, I got it. Okay? And it took me one day. Yeah, all the other time I was like, yeah, I'm going to work on it. I worked on it over the weekend. And I was like, oh, okay. Because this is what I want. It ain't exactly what I want, but it'll do what I needed to do. Oh, it's close to what I want. And then now, usually when I grab stuff like that and I got it, because, we're rocking like that and everything, I'm going to start, like I said, I told you guys I was going to work on the channel a little bit, sit down, because, I want to. I just don't want to talk, and everything. I want to come back on, and we just sit down. So, I did, but I need y'all to do something though. Okay, I need y'all to do something. Number one, you need to show up. Okay, and you got to show. I can tell y'all right now. Okay, if you're gonna do it, put a 1 in the chat, and 2 of y'all do that. That's how, like, crazy. You don't really support me. You say you support me, but you don't really support me. You really don't. You know what I'm saying? I need you guys to start doing stuff like that. Okay? Because it helps. It helps. You guys understand what I'm saying? I don't just say it to be saying it. Like, if you're sitting there, just put a 1 in the chat and send. Just do it, because I need you guys. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna compete, because I'm not gonna compare you to other channels or chats or whatever. But I guarantee you, I can go on my other channel right now, because we got another channel, you guys. I can go to my other channel and go live, right? I have more people in there than in here, and I can say put a 1 in the chat, and they'll put a 1 in the chat. And y'all saying y'all rock and y'all support. But when I say put a 1 in, there's a reason why I'm asking you to put a 1 in the chat. I want the engagement that we need. This is not no one person band, okay? So I need them likes. I need them shares. And I know people be like, well, I'm here. I showed up. You know, I'm going to tell you guys something. I said this to my boss the other day. You know, when you have a person that comes in and don't do nothing, and everybody be like, everybody is better than nobody. I don't feel that way. If you're not going to do nothing, just stay at home. Don't. I'm serious. Period, point blank. Don't even come. Don't even look over here. I don't care. Get mad or whatever. Because I don't need it. That's what I tell them at work. Like, I don't need you to sit on the sideline and look at me struggle. I'm sitting there fighting and you sitting there, I'm here. We got the best mods in YouTube. I promise you that. Dedicated. Been here for years. Ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Very respectful. Chosen. You know, some are picked, but some are chosen. But that's it. I rest my case. But I'm either going to do it with you or I'm going to do it without you. And that ain't no threat. That's a promise. You see what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, I promise you, let me see, this September, come around about time we get ready to do our Christmas giveaway or whatever, we're going to have a whole bunch of people in here. Y'all going to be like, ooh, who's this and who's that? Who's this? I promise you that. You don't believe me? Just watch and see. And I'm not going to beg you for nothing. I'm going to ask, but I ain't going to beg for nothing. I'm telling y'all right now. All right? So when it gets to cracking and lacking and whatever, I need them same people that was here when we was fighting Facebook and Facebook was trying to shut us down. I need that same adrenaline, because I'm finna do the darn thing. You know, that's all I need is just one. You know, it's so funny. I'm gonna tell y'all how this channel started and went all the way up. We had 1,000 people in here going live, and we wasn't even monetized. Somebody said, "Okay, we monetized." Oh, I ain't showing up. I'm going over here. I'm going over there. Oh, I'm over there, SP, but I'm true to you. I see you half the time. You know, half of my mods that was here is not here anymore. And when it first started happening, I literally did this. I promise you, I'm telling you the truth. I literally seen. It was some mods that I was very deep in hearted with. And I had known that they betrayed me. But I spoke. I didn't speak to certain people. But it hurt. I didn't tell them I knew, but I knew. And I got in my car and I took a ride out in the country. Going to the casino. Yeah, okay. So, that's what I did. But on my way, I asked God, I was like, God. I mean, like, these girls was cool and I thought everything was right, and they betrayed me. And it hurt so bad. It's hard to come after you done stabbed in the back and twist and turned it around and put it on a rotisserie. That's what they were doing. They even called me, hey, you okay? What's going on? You all right? I still didn't tell him. I came in here every day. And it hurt. It's the reflection of the hurt the channel. But, we moved past that. Some people picked up on it. Some people didn't. You know what I'm saying? It didn't happen one time. It didn't just happen 2 times. It happened about 6 or 7 times. When y'all see people fall off, then you got people that come in here and they say, "Hey, SP, where's Sally? I haven't seen Sally." You know what I be really wanting to say? If you really want to know me, you want to know what I really want to say to the person that's asking me that, because I've already told you guys, don't ask me where Sally is. You're either here or you're not. I didn't call Sally and say, "Hey, Sally, where you at?" You know what I'm saying? People don't care. Well, I wouldn't say people, but the lion don't care what the sheep think. You know what I'm saying? Either you're going to come with the elite and let's do the darn thing, or go sit down somewhere. Don't ask me about that. First of all, that's messy. We're women. It's hurtful. And you in the chat. Sometimes we even block some people for even throwing it out there, because you sometimes didn't know what was going on. That person could have fell off the wagon, and we ain't supposed to speak on it. The person called me a liar or something, but I didn't speak on it. I just, hey, you go your way and I go mine, or whatever. Because I ain't got time. I just ain't got time for all the argument and stuff. I ain't gonna do it. So I'm just letting y'all know, like I said, like the attorney Winston said, whatever the attorney Winston said, I'm putting y'all on notice. We finna blow it up. And it's not only because you did it once, you can do it again, but I'm finna do it because I'm not gonna put a lot of time into the stress of a job that is just, like I'm gonna do my contract or whatever. But anytime that this channel ever started blowing up, it was like, okay, I learned this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I learned that. Let's do this. I learned that. Let's do that. But this is why I tell you guys all the time, if you're going to do a business or you're doing anything, don't get somebody else to set everything up for you. And then you because the minute that they say, well, I ain't got time to come over. Oh, you getting on my nerves or whatever. You be like, dang, you know what? I said to myself, before I ask, I'll figure it out myself. I'll go pay somebody before I go ask. And then when you make it, they be like, girl, come on. Oh, you doing it. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, whatever. You weren't proud of me when I had 1,000 in here. And I've already showed you guys, it ain't about the number. I'm just going to tell you that they coming. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I did the first time. It works because I know I can write a book. I can go, and that's one thing too. If once you done something and then you already helped, I don't know how many channels we helped. We helped at least 30, 40 channels get started. Give them 1,000 people so that they can get monetized, they can go live and all that other stuff. They're doing all right, but they're doing it full time. You know what I'm saying? I literally had to fall back, to be honest with you. That's most of the reason, but it ain't all the reason. It ain't all the reason. You feel me? That's why I was telling you guys, this young thug he's not no leader. He don't have time to manage these kids. They're just bad kids doing bad stuff. They're not bad, like they're horrible people, but the guidance wasn't there, so they went to the street. If you go back with a young lady that was supposed to be Sledge's girlfriend, and then she was Shell Kell's girlfriend at the same time, they asked her, and it's so funny, nobody picked up on it. I'm gonna tell you, they asked her to spell her last name. Her last name is Smith, right? She said Simth. I don't know if y'all caught it or not. So everybody from Cleveland is ADHD, or she reading her own name backwards. How How do you not know how to spell your own name? Okay. Whatever. Oh, my name is Phyllis D. Hart. Detarh. My name is Sonia Watts. STTWA. Okay. I'll stop. Anyway, you guys, like I said, I'll work on it a little bit tonight. You know, I got that time, and I'm figuring out what I got to do. And I will see you guys. But I am going to watch over what happened today, because I'm telling you, you know, I was getting calls, and I was sitting here, and I just started cleaning off my desk, and I was just sitting here, and I was like, it's okay, because I just want to just start it over. She said, pray that Maz and family are doing well, better this week, next week. Yes. And y'all gonna say, ooh, look at that girl. Yeah. Tina, thank you for sharing. And that's what I need you guys to do. Like I said, we gonna start, like I said, you guys, when y'all start seeing me move, you move. You know what I'm saying? I move, you move. You move, I move. You know what I'm saying? When y'all start seeing that, that's just the way it is. And that's the way it should be. It's just like if you, like a person, we're in a crowd, and I take off running. Normally, the reaction of that is you take off running too. You don't even see what I see. It's not like you're following me, but you're saying something's happening. Okay? And we as a community know that's how that works. Something is happening. You see me move, you start moving too. Start moving with the, you know, because we're gonna go. We're gonna go. I want to go where this is my goal. I have a goal now. I didn't have a goal before. Yeah. Y'all do help a lot. I didn't say you didn't. Oh, a whole bunch. But you know. And I'm just keeping it real. When I started the channel, I have not one mod. I just made mods as we went and everything. I didn't know nobody. They was like, let me be a mod or whatever. I mean, when I started the channel, I just got 30 people. We can't even keep 10 in here. But I guarantee you we will. I just start doing what I do, you know, we will. But I'm not, you know, some people's wrenches that they come every blue moon or every now and then, you know, they really don't need it, you know. I mean, I look at it like this. So, a lady at my job got fired, and she was the wound nurse, and everybody said, why'd she get fired? She had a big mouth, she talked loud, and all this other stuff. But one thing wasn't getting done. The wounds wasn't getting taken care of or whatever. But, you know, they might like her or whatever. So, you know, some people are mad because she got fired. She got walked right on out the door. But I'm like, how could you get mad? The people wasn't getting their care. As much as I like her, which I don't, but I don't dislike her either. She ain't never done nothing to me. I just see her getting loud and nasty with other people. But, you know, and people like, I like her, but come on now. You can't keep people around that is not doing service, and then there's no room for people that want to do service and want to help and want to do research and want to show up and want to put the things in the chat that we need, you know. Like Sonia Watts is always coming in here and saying hello to everybody, no matter, I don't know if she like y'all or not. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling it to you how it is. I don't know. But I guarantee you wouldn't know either. Because she gonna say hi. She gonna say hi. She gonna speak to you. Period. Every time you show up. With a smile on her face. Because she helping. You know? I'm just saying, you guys. We got to bring it together. And you know, in the Bible, you know, want to bring 1,000. 1,000 could bring 10,000. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever get discouraged about looking at a number. A number ain't nothing but a number. You can make it into whatever you want it to. Like when I say I'm here we finna go, it's more to it than just, we can show a video. It's more to it than that. It's the mindset. It's editing. It's getting your physical body right and ready, walking again, feeling good about yourself. You know what I'm saying? And taking back the control. Like it wasn't like it was depressed or anything. It's like I have other things that I have to, I have a priority. My family, my dog, my health, me with God, like that's got to be like, I got to be right. I can't be just, first of all, I tell y'all, and I told you day one before, it definitely ain't about the money. Now it might, money gonna help now, because we've been monetized. We can even be monetized on the other channel. I ain't even thought about trying to do that, whatever. But what I'm saying is, I just think I'm gonna just put more time into the channel. My job is secured as long as I want it, and until school starts, if school starts, I'll be like, hey, y'all, gotta back away for a minute, because you gotta remember, I'm at an age where, like if I was younger, yeah, we could stay, kick it on YouTube all the time or whatever. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even work. I would just stay at home and just keep it like that. I told you guys, I make my own money. I will never, ever, ever let anybody, and when I say anybody, I mean anybody. So some people talking about, y'all, you don't trust me, yes me. Let me tell you something. I said I would never let anybody, period, not my kids, nobody, my husband, nobody, you, nobody. I'll make my money. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about my money. I will make my money, okay? So I don't need you for that. What I need you to do is come in here and help. Period. That's it. That's it. Support. And you know what? I will never ask you guys to do anything other than what you can do. I'm not going to ask you, go to your bank account and give me $10,000. No, I'm not going to ask you to do that. You don't have it. And if you did have it, you don't have it to give it to me. So I would never ask you that. I would never ask you to do this or do that. I would never. I've never asked you, any of you, for a dime, period. I've never, ever. You better go back and look. Never. You know why? Because I make my own, okay? Yeah. Me and my husband, we got this. You wouldn't know if we was eating ramen noodles every night. It'd be our business, okay? Period. Because we got pride, and you know what? We can make it. Okay? So if you guys do what you're supposed to do, then guess what? You'll see my face in the place, and you guys will see this channel blow up in the next 3 months, okay? And that is my projection over everything that's going to happen, okay? That's what I want you guys to do. Okay? You do that, and we're going to be on good terms, period. And then here's the thing, y'all thinking, especially when it comes to the mods, okay? Because everybody just think a mod is just a mod. But I guarantee you guys, when especially when we was just booming out there or whatever, you would go in the chat and people would say hi to you, you didn't even know. And then other channels was trying to strip you from this and from that or whatever. But I guarantee you, some people ran, and some people still go over and be mods somewhere else. And sometimes it's a conflict of interest. I don't say nothing. If they feel like they right, okay, whatever. But it really is almost a disservice. You don't see Pepsi over there with Big Red talking about let me just go ahead and you don't. But I do see Airbus, Boeing making Airbus parts because it's called a diverse situation. You know, sometimes you got to do that. But when you're good, or whenever you want to be good or something, you just you just stay in your lane. Nancy said, "What you talking about, Nancy?" Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm just letting you know. I've been letting you guys know. And yeah, this weekend, I am very happy. I didn't even work on it long. I was very satisfied with the results. And I'm like, okay, that's one. Got one underneath our belt. Let's go forward. And we're gonna be working on another one. And then once we get the other thing, like I said, I don't want it where I'm just tripping on it and then it happens and we got it. And we like, okay, all that squeak, 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 noise, noise, noise. Like, I don't know how to get back in and da 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 da. No, we literally sat down and was like, okay, if I have to write it down, I'll write it down. I didn't even have to write it down. I could do it right now if I wanted to. Matter of fact, let me just give you a little glimpse of what I can do without any problems. Let me show you guys real quick what I could do real quick. Let me show you. So we go to, I know how to do my files now. So hold on. Do my files. Open up my files.
Due to my condition, I don't know how many more days I'm not gonna be healthy.
Can we do something? Can we do something?
So now I can go back and you guys don't see. This is the little piece of the video. We was looking at Miss Love. I wanted you guys to see something that you guys didn't know. And we was working on this. You see Miss Love? Right here. This is Miss Love. This is what she was doing. If you guys did not know it, you see how she's picking up that photo? Now, even though that this photo was an exhibit that they were showing, but look how she picks it up. Look how her hand is positioned. Nobody picks up paper like that and hold it for a minute. Now what? I'm a just move it so you can see. She's letting the jurors that's sitting right to the left of her, this picture. Like, y'all pay attention to this picture. And see, things like that I'll be wanting to show y'all. But we didn't have this app so we could stop it and show it. See, look at her. Look what she's doing. You guys see that? Look at her. Now she's looking to see, and she see what she's doing, and look at the judge looking at her. And she's got that paper where the judge can't see her. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to play the whole thing so y'all can see it.
Due to my condition, I don't know how many more days I'm not gonna be healthy.
Now, I told you I could do it, right? Didn't I tell y'all I can do it? That's what I'm talking about. Alright? So we're going to get busy. We're going to get busy and we're going to start going through this stuff. And instead, you guys can see as we go. That's one. And I get two more. And off to the races. Alright? So you guys be good. Be great. I always say be good. And I say be great. Be good to each other. And be great to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Bye.